morning, something we need to do is we need to get some context for the world that we're living in, the lives that we have. Why do we have these lives, okay? Let's review. We go to school. We all start going to school. Most of us start going to school at a very young age. What is it, like 4? So we're going to school. We go to a public school. Maybe we go to a private school. Even homeschool. I'm going to say even homeschool. But the basic idea is we start being educated. Someone's telling us what to think, how to think, what to do. They're basically laying out. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is just how it is, right? And it's not like, oh, they're not telling me what to think. They are. We're being told, hey, this is what has happened. This is what we typically do. This is the process. This is what it's like to be a human. This is what you do, okay? This is just what everybody does, okay? And we're going to prepare you for what everybody does, right? Like school is the tagline is like preparation for adulthood. Preparation for what? You're preparing you to get a job, right? Okay, so again, we go into school at a very young age, and then we're in school until we're what, like 20? I don't know. When do we get out? When do we graduate college? 19, 20, 21, 22? I don't even know anymore. Something like that. And then what do? We get a job. And then we have another person, our manager, our branch manager, our manager, our boss, the company, the brand guideline, the policy is telling us next what to think and what to do and what's next. And here's your growth trajectory. Here's how you right. So now you're into another system that's telling you what to think and where you're going, and then you do that till hypothetically like 60. But the midlife crisis used to happen. The 50-year-old used to be like, what am I doing? We've started to have a quarter life crisis. But the 25-year-old now with so much accessible information is like, what are we doing? And that is, it's okay. I'm going to say it's okay that you have a job, right? But what we need to do is to pull back for a second, everybody at any stage, and think for ourselves and observe our surroundings and just think about, what is all this? How did we get here? What am I doing? How am I gifted in my own divine way? How have I been gifted by the creator of everything? And you also have to make a decision about creator or not. And that is the most important question.